Bogaerde, and I play the cello. And I have been playing in the Auburn Symphony since 2003, so coming up on my 17th season this fall. I first started playing the cello in the 4th grade in a public school music program in Colorado where I grew up. And I originally wanted to play the oboe just because I wanted to do something different that nobody else did. And so when I went to the instrument demonstration night, the band teacher that I spoke with said, well, you can't start on the oboe, you have to start on something else and then switch to the oboe. And so I did not want to do that. I just wanted to do something different. So I kept walking around and looking at the instruments, and I went over to the string area, and the orchestra teacher was demonstrating the cello. And she played the Star Wars theme on the cello. And that was all it took. I was sold on that instrument. Because that was the late 70s when the first Star Wars movies came out, the originals, and that was just the coolest thing of the moment at that time. And so that is why I chose to play the cello. And it never occurred to me, nor did anyone ever tell me, that you could play the Star Wars theme on any instrument. But didn't matter. So that's why I ended up on the cello. And I came to the Auburn Symphony because I had lived in Sacramento and had played in the Camellia Symphony for several years, and I also played in a chamber music group in Sacramento. And one of my cello friends, when I moved to the Roseville area, said, hey, you should check out the Auburn Symphony. It's not too far from you, and it's a really great group. And so I did, and I just showed up to rehearsal one night, and the rest is history. It was just a great group of people, outstanding musicians, really great repertoire, and it was a really great place to be, and I've enjoyed it so much over the years. One of my favorite memories, and there are many, many great memories from the past almost 17 years, but a funny story is one year during the kinder concert, right in the middle of the concert, my stand partner Joanne jumps, and I'm like, what's going on? Is everything okay? And we can't talk because it's the middle of the concert, so she takes her bow and she points to our stand, and sure enough, on the corner of our stand is a little spider hanging from a thread, and he's just kind of dangling there on our music stand. And of course, Joanne's afraid of spiders, so she's kind of freaking out. But I think it's hilarious. And so sure enough, throughout the whole rest of the song, the spider keeps swinging out and swinging back in, swinging out, swinging back in. And he's making an actual web during the concert on our music stand. And so every time he goes swinging, Joanne kind of jumps. And I'm just cracking up. It was so funny. And so then, after that incident, I had to just always hide little spiders in our music for Joanne to discover. And I had to be very sneaky. And it had to be only during concerts. So during intermission, I would make sure I drew little spiders at the end of the music, like usually on the last page. So we'd turn the page and then there would be a little spider there, and she'd kind of jump, and I would kind of laugh, and musician humor. Anyway, so in my real life, when I am not playing in the Auburn Symphony, I am a band teacher. So I teach at 2 different schools in the Eureka District in Granite Bay. I teach 5th grade through 8th grade, so I'm at an elementary school and a junior high, and I love teaching kids how to play instruments, and I really love teaching beginners. I love that you have to show them how to open the case right side up for the first time because they don't know that, and how to put the instrument together. And then sure enough, just like magic, in a few months they're able to play actual songs and play as a group, and it's just a great thing to see, and I love it. And I also get to keep those same kids that I start in 5th grade. I usually get to keep them through 8th grade, so I get to see them progress as musicians and as humans, and they all start out shorter than me, and then very quickly they're taller than me. So it's just really great, and I love it. In just a second, we're gonna do a cut, and I'm gonna have my son come in, and we're gonna play a song for you. Hi again, we're gonna play a song for you. This is the Rondo by Henry Purcell, English composer of the Baroque era, and this is from music he wrote for a play called Abdelazar, and this is arranged by David Byrne Drett. And this is my son, Nick. Sorry, he plays the trumpet. Thank you so much for supporting the Auburn Symphony. We love having the opportunity to play for you, and without you, we would not be able to do that. So thank you so much for always being there for us and supporting us.